The academic advising conundrum. My first thesis is that despite the challenges academic advisors face in higher ed, their role remains pivotal in promoting student success and retention. Through personalized guidance, proactive outreach, and holistic support, advisors play a crucial role in helping students navigate their academic and personal challenges, ultimately contributing to their overall well being and academic achievement. The challenging perspective of that is that multifaceted issues encountered by academic advisors in higher ed highlight systematic shortcomings within the advisor structure. From limited resources to high caseloads, advisors struggle to provide adequate support to all students, which leads to disparities in access to advising services. Addressing these challenges requires systematic reforms that prioritize advisor training, reduces administrative burdens, and enhances collaboration across departments to ensure that equal access is available to all students. My first set of sources that which are supporting the first thesis state this. The main function of an academic advisor is to bring its holistic support to students as they navigate their higher education to post-grad journey. An advisor should be up to date and knowledgeable on university policies such as general ed, breadth requirements, graduation requirements, adding and dropping courses, and if there are major specific policies. My second source states that quality academic advising is key to student success and retention, and the role of faculty advisors is of paramount importance in the process. This is a study that's looking into academic advising in Oman's higher education institution. The quotes that I have supporting this statement from peers of mine start with Tatiana Hanna states that adequate advising is the foundation to student retention in higher education. Without it, students are left to navigate with little direction. My second interviewee, Asia Richardson, says that working with students has been an incredible eye opener to the fact that families and parents of students can either be their greatest asset or their biggest detriment. As educators, it is truly our duty to assist students in creating a successful path. The two sources that I have to support the challenging thesis, state that if there are too many students assigned to a single advisor, the possibility of short and personal advising sessions is greater. This will leave a negative impression on the student, not only of the advisor, but the institution as a whole, which the advisor represents. If the advising session is simply to sign off on the next semester schedule, it's likely the student will feel that the mandatory meeting was a waste of time. Why? Because he doesn't feel important. The second source states that the most collaborative institutions increase retention rates by 1 or 2%, while the least cooperative institutions experience declines in 1 to 2%. Unifying disconnect Unifying disconnected student support can be challenging without a shared source of truth. When everyone works towards different goals using different information, lines of responsibility become unclear, work is duplicated, and communication with students is confusing. Collaborate with other facilities around campus and be visible to students. Basically, the next two devil advocate is what I like to call these devil advocate quotes state this, and one is coming from Tyler Richardson of EAP and Trio, and one is coming from Gabrielle Scott, and a former advisor, current head volleyball coach. While the greatest thing you could be in higher education is an advocate for each student you serve, challenges arise as energy shifts throughout the day. I've witnessed firsthand the challenges that come with limited resources on high caseloads. These shortcomings of these resources often affect our ability to provide the level of support that students truly need. Change is subjective, not because change is subjective because not everybody wants it, but it is needed when it comes to getting the most out of advising. Basically, stating that you have to try to, it's a lot sometimes on advisors when you have to give 100% to each student because even though you're going through your own personal struggles throughout the day, you have to be strong for the student. And it's hard for advisors to do that sometimes. And also, it's hard for students to actually buy into advising when they don't feel important all the time. So there's two different sides to it. I personally believe that the first thesis is the correct way to go. I think that academic advising is very helpful and very much needed when you have support from other people to get you where you want to be in life. You need people because people are a resource at the end of the day. And that's where I stand on that thesis. I appreciate you guys for listening to my presentation. I know it's kind of rushed. I tried to get through it fast, nice and easy for you guys. Feel free to shoot me any questions that you have. I have answers for you. Thank you very much.